Hey, what up, guys? This is Xavier. I'm just here to let you know that the episode you're about to listen to is last week's episode. But if you would like to join us live, you can do that every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time at facebook.com/East Park Podcast. Hope to see you over there. If you can't make it, that's cool. Enjoy this episode.
You are now listening to the East Park Podcast.
This is the East Park Podcast. We in first place, then mother shows in last. Got the question of the week coming at you fast. Alcohol on deck, pour me up a glass. We be sounding pretty funny. Laugh until you cramping, you can feel it in your tummy. Shows every week, gotta keep them on deck. Talking hella trash, but with all due respect. We got Kai, Zay, and Chad. Get into the topics like they're getting into the bag. Thank you for your time, now please sit back and relax. The show's about to start, turn the volume to the max. Hi guys.
Oh, howdy.
My name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
And you guys are watching the East Park Podcast. You guys are listening to the East Park Podcast, you week laters.
Oof. Week laters.
I think that we should come up with a better name for them.
Week laters. I like it.
Week laters.
Yeah, I like it.
In case you guys don't know what we're talking about, so we're doing a new thing where we do the live show Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern Time, and then we release this week's episode next week. So if you guys are listening and are wanting to watch us live, make sure you do that every Tuesday night at 8:30. This week we got a lot of stuff to talk about. This is honestly just to get this out. Like, this is like probably the most nervous I've been to do an episode in a while.
Why?
I don't know.
Why nervous?
I don't know. I got those like those jitters you get whenever I first DJ'd in front of a crowd. Like kind of like butterflies, I guess.
Makes sense.
I
feel it though. It's that kind of week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a deep one, you guys.
Before we get into all that, let's just talk about
the week.
Yeah. Outside of that, Kylie had a graduation party. Again, congratulations on succeeding in college.
Thank you. I did it.
So what else happened?
What else happened?
Are we that boring? What happened this week?
Yeah, I don't know.
We talked about the camping. We did that before the last week.
We did a little game night at Chad and Jade's house.
Yeah, listen, if you guys got friends, make sure you do a game night with them.
Yeah,
game night is a
must.
must.
The best.
Game night is definitely a must.
Like, never did I think in my adult life that. Oh, thank you. Never did I think in my adult life that I would just be like so fucking down for a game night.
I'm dark.
Like, what is that? I just want to play games with my friends.
Yeah, board games are underrated.
Like,
yo,
what is that?
Tell them about In Between.
What?
The game In Between.
Oh, the game?
Best card game fucking ever, bro. Fuck what you guys think.
I don't know if it's the best ever.
It's fun. It's really fun.
What is another card game that might be better?
Blackjack?
Or
I don't play too many card games, to be honest with you. If it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
You play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not currently, but I mean, if I have to go get the deck out, you know, shit has to go down.
I hate you. I hate it. It's such a dorky thing.
Welcome everybody watching.
Hi.
One thing that did happen last week is
my volume good? I feel quiet.
I can turn you up. Let's turn you up a little bit.
No, it's quite all right. I don't want to hear myself more.
How's
Hello?
That
Can you hear me? Yeah, I think it's a little bit better.
What was I about to say?
What else happened this week?
I had something.
Did ya?
Yeah. Damn. In-N-Out.
What? Not In-N-Out Burger, that's for sure.
Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, because I just retraced my steps. All right, cool.
There you go.
Shout out to you guys for watching. We got closer and closer to the 1,000 listener per month goal for us. We came up about 70 short
Damn, dude, that's insane. That's solid,
which is,
though.
I mean, we should be proud of ourselves because 2 months ago when we were trying to get our shit together with the computer and stuff like that,
Yeah.
our numbers kind of dropped, and being that we were able to put a better product out for you guys, I'm glad you guys are actually tuning in to watch. So, thank you.
Yeah, that's fucking solid.
That was dope.
And it's the first of the month. Can you believe it?
It's the first of the month.
The first of the month. It's about to be a full moon too. Just saying. Beware.
That means all the fuck shit's gonna start happening.
It already has for me, dude. Like it's true. I'm fucking. Today was a rough day.
Work.
It's just the fucking moon, you know.
Yeah. See, you're all into that moon stuff,
People
and I'm just
hate
like,
me for that, but it's true. I feel it, you know. Maybe it's just an excuse for me to have a bad day. I don't know. Could be.
I don't think so.
Could be. Could be.
So.
Oh,
Right.
the camera quality is a little different this week, guys, because we have to order a new camera.
Yeah. But
we did.
Yeah,
We're
we
waiting
did.
on it now.
Yo, yeah. If you guys didn't hear from last week, I ordered a camera from Amazon, and they were like, "Yo, it got lost."
I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, sorry, bro.
We
Chalk
sent
this
it out.
one up to D. Trump. Like,
We sent it out, and like it never got to you, and we don't know why. Pretty much. And so we ordered
Interesting.
another one, and hopefully that should be here on Friday.
yeah, I hope fucking so.
Yeah, me too, because we can do better than that. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's not awful. You
No,
know?
it's not awful.
But it's usually better.
Yeah, it's usually better. But again, things take time.
Yeah, especially shipping.
Yeah, apparently.
Takes time.
Apparently.
I've heard, at least. Does my head look extra round today?
Hey, listen, this camera really might be doing something to both of us because I look dumb dark. I mean, the camera, the lighting situation
Well, I
is a
feel
little
like
different.
the shadows are like
a little off
on you
Yeah.
and not on me.
Yeah.
Like the light is beaming down on me. Look how round my head looks. It's so fucking round.
Because there's like the light is shining right on your forehead.
Yeah.
And like it's not showing any
fucking me
detail,
up.
so you just see your
It's
head.
just a round ass fucking head.
Oh man.
Pull my hair down in front of it so you
Holy
guys
shit.
can't see my huge ass forehead.
Kylie has
Speaking.
the bayangs.
Bang. Fuck it.
What's up? Speaking of what?
Request a refund from them.
Cheap suit. Oh my God, Patrick coming here with the cheap suits.
What is that?
No, yeah, I got the refund. They gave me my money back, and I just ordered a different one from a different carrier or whatever, a different shipper, I should say.
We're gonna have two cameras.
Right. If it just magically
fucking
shows up,
show
like
up.
I guess it's just mine. Like I'm
We'll
not gonna tell them
have
it showed up.
An angle over here, an angle over there.
That'd be dope.
Dope ass angles, bro.
That would actually be dope because I can click back and forth in between us every time one of us talks.
Ah.
I can do a
That's
little
a lot of
producing, bro.
work.
Yo, that is a lot of producing during an episode.
Yeah, also we might have to hire somebody as a producer at that point. Chad. Chad.
Oh shit.
Chad's our Jamie.
Right. Hey, Jamie.
Jamie. Pull up that cat doing cartwheels, Jamie. Fuck.
All right. Well.
What the fuck else happened? I honestly don't know.
You
Just
wanna
been working a lot, dude. Like, just 6 days a week.
Yeah, the work has been crazy.
Fucking
has been
tired.
crazy.
And I'm working 6 days this week and 6 days next week.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's not true. It's fucking Labor Day
Brittany
next week.
said
isn't
hire
it?
her.
Hire her. I got you, girl.
Shout out to you guys in the chat. All right, you want to go ahead and bust this door down?
Yeah, might as well. I'd say it's
Go
about
ahead and
time.
break the glass. I just want to say before we start, I'm not in any way trying to start anything along the lines of violence, hatred, anything that doesn't have to do with pure love. I'm not a part of.
Yeah, I agree. And I also don't want people to think that we're having this conversation just to be petty or like to be hateful or something. Like, it's not that at all.
Yeah.
For me, like, it's more so like holding people accountable for their actions.
Right.
With that being said,
And also, I want to say is that this podcast, again, like I'll say this until I turn blue in the face, is
always has and always will be about the experiences that we go through in our daily lives. And a lot of times, when I'm having a rough week or just a rough day in general, I like coming to this podcast because it's like a place where I can take my mind off of shit, or if I want to talk about it, get it off my chest in like a therapeutic setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like a thing that like if there's something on your mind, it's like once you like verbally speak it, it like helps you like get over it, I think. Yeah. So I mean that's what it is for us, and also using that in a way that like can maybe help somebody who's listening. You know what I mean?
And like the big part about that is that, we're in a moment in life right now where we're seeing this going on in like all across America. And when we have somebody that is close to us, exerting that same hatred, why not use the platform that we built to call that out?
Yeah.
Because if we don't, then who will? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And just for somebody else who may thinking a little bit outside the box on how crazy people may be nowadays, Kylie's speaking for herself. She doesn't, I'm not, there's no way possible that I'm going to try to influence her to change whatever beliefs that she has or may have had before me and her met or whatever. Everything that you say.
I have quite the mind of my own.
Yeah.
Is like, basically what we're saying.
Exactly.
Don't know where I got it from. I was born with it.
But all right, let's get into it. So a while ago we did an episode. It's called Fuck Larry. I forget what episode it is. I think it might be 13 or something like that.
Something. It was a long
time
ago.
Something real old. It's the episode after we went to Myrtle Beach. Long story short, a guy named Logan Brewster I'm sorry, he didn't hit me. He called me the hard R to my face. And me and him got into a little scuffle in the hallway of a hotel. And since then, me and him haven't seen each other or had a reason to speak to each other. And other than a little back and forth on Facebook after that happened, and I mean, there's really been no contact at all. Fast forward to this past Saturday, Kylie's graduation party, unfortunately at one of her family members' house. It was a great setting, just simply because it's big ass backyard.
Yeah, it was a chill place for a party.
A perfect spot for, especially with everything going on, quarantine and stuff like that. Everybody was able to be
had
in
their own space.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Wide open areas and stuff like that. This same person from the Myrtle Beach incident, he was there when we got there, and he was wearing whatever outfit he was wearing. And the party goes on.
Going into details. Oh, never mind.
The party goes on, and fuck, bro. Like, I'm just like, like reliving it is just like fucking with me a little bit. The party goes on and having a good time. And he shows up again.
So he left.
Yeah, help me out.
All right.
He left.
He was there at first.
Yeah, for how long would you say? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know. 20 tops.
Okay.
20 minutes tops, and he leaves. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, that kind of solves the issue because I'm going to be honest, I did not want him there because of the history, the past that was already there, right? Like, I just didn't want
it's your party. Like, I'm not understanding what.
I just didn't want there to be a chance of something happening. Like, I'm cool on it if we can avoid it just by, like, then why not do that?
Yeah.
So, whatever, he left, it was cool. And then he came back, which I don't understand why.
Because
I was fine with him not coming back.
Right.
I would have been happier if he hadn't.
Right.
But he came back.
Blaring real country music. Some would say redneck music. And he has this rebel Confederate flag. Nothing but the hoodie is this flag.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing
is just a flag.
Confederate flag. And
so
for me, if you don't understand why that's problematic for people of color in this country, I
don't want to care.
I can't have, like, I can't talk to you. Like, we can't be friends. We can't have a conversation if you can't understand that. That's where I'm at, basically.
So he is walking. So all right, there's 3 stations. Close your eyes. Think of 3 stations. There's the garage station. There's the backyard, just open area, and then there's the fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, it was me and Nick sitting in the grass. And my mom came over and she was like, we got to get your dad like out of here because there's no way he's not going to say nothing if he sees him in that hoodie.
Yeah.
And Kylie doesn't know the full story yet, so she's still kind of getting
Yeah, dude,
bits and
I'm
pieces.
learning.
Like, I haven't really talked too much about.
Well, here's the thing. I was in the bathroom when he showed back up, I think. Right? Or something like that. I was in the bathroom. Like
I think you were either in the bathroom or waiting to go in the bathroom because you guys were all standing over there.
And then, like, I was in the bathroom 1 second, I came out of the bathroom the next second, and shit just popped off. Anyway,
okay,
we won't get to that yet, but go ahead.
So
it was at the blink of an eye, basically.
My mom comes over and she says we got to get your dad out of here because there's no way he's not going to say anything.
Because I mean, do we need to explain why it's problematic, or do people just know?
No, and I was literally just about to get to that.
All right.
So the issue is, and you guys are probably thinking like, yo, like, okay, he came there wearing the shit, and you know, like, either you say something or you don't. Like, most people would probably keep their mouths closed and just judge on the low. But you got to remember, the very last time I saw this dude, the very last time I saw him was a fight because he called me the hard R to my face. And the next time you show up and you make your grand appearance, you're blaring redneck music, you're flaunting around your big rebel shirt, like, it takes a really tone-deaf person to not understand why that's probably a problematic position to put yourself in.
Or like, especially considering like your history with him.
Right.
Like, I feel like if it was someone you had never met before, or there wasn't like pre-existing history between you two,
I would still judge it, but like it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm about to fight this dude.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't have been like
such an issue.
Yeah.
But so, all right, back to the scene. Me and Nick sitting in the grass. I don't know why my mic is working like over here, but not over there. Me and Nick sitting in the grass. We just talking. My dad walks from the fire. In comes dude with the hoodie on. Let's just call him Hoodie. I said his name once, and I'm not about to
keep saying it.
Keep promoting his name, whatever. If you guys want to, I'm not even gonna promote that. Just whatever. No. He comes over from the garage, and he walks up to me, Nick, and my dad, and he goes, "Who's standing over here?" Mind you, it's nighttime outside, and you can't really see other people. Like, you can't really see people, but like you can kind of tell who's for the most part.
I mean, especially in the backyard, it was dark as fuck.
But the fire was going by then.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I wasn't back there for that.
You can kind of make out who's who.
Right.
Like, I can tell a black person between a white person.
Mm-hmm.
And so he realized who was sitting over there. And I told him, nobody you want to talk to. And he kept walking towards the fire. My dad walked towards the garage. My mom, I think, was over at the garage too by then. Hoodie walks from the fire down to the garage. I'm still with Nick on the grass. I get up because I'm just like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because This is just like you're spitting in my face at this point.
Yeah.
Like I said, the last time I saw you, it was that, and now you're coming here first grand appearance. It's this.
Yeah.
And so, in my mind, I'm like, all right, let me remove myself from the situation before I say something, my parents say something, and shit gets ugly.
Yeah.
So that's why I was pacing back and forth, like, yo, fuck this. That shit's fucked up. This is disrespectful. This is a slap in my face. That's why I was pacing back and forth, getting shit and trying to put it in the truck.
Cue me coming out of the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom and Zay is fucking...
We're not there yet.
Yes.
Are you, me pacing?
I mean, I just remember you, like, going the fuck off, basically.
Okay.
I come out the bathroom and you're like, just fucking pacing and all over the place and you're pissed off. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, I was just pissed. Like,
Okay,
what happened? And honestly, at this point, I was like, all right, let's fucking go home then. Because I'm not trying to have, like, shit break out. Like, I'm not trying to have that let's leave. Like, let's leave now.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I remember is I get to a point where I'm in the backyard again. I'm coming towards the front with shit in my hand. And I see my dad standing next to him. And he has his mask on, so I can't see what he's saying. And I can't really hear what he's saying because my dad's like soft-spoken. And he's looking like, I mean, when I say he's standing right next to him, he's like a foot away from him, shoulder to shoulder. And he's like looking like at his neck as he's talking to him. My dad is. So I know that, like, I'm like, ah, fuck. Mind you, guys, keep this in mind. My dad's 72 years old. My dad is 72 whole years old.
I love him. And can we just say, generally very unproblematic.
Very, like, the most quiet person ever.
Soft-spoken, like, I haven't known him that long, but just seems very, like, reserved, like.
Very, yeah. That's him to a T. And so I walk over to him, I put my arm around his stomach, and I'm trying to, like, pull him away with me. And I look back and I go, yo, let's get away from this clown. Oh. And so because as I'm walking up, I'm starting to hear what he's saying back to my dad. That's why I reacted like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know the conversation.
Right. What the fuck is he saying?
They were just bickering back and forth, and I could feel the tension. I couldn't hear it word for word, but I can feel, like, the temperature rising in both of their voices or whatever.
Sean Paul.
And so he says some shit to me. I say some shit back to him. Mind you, I'm not about to sit here and try to remember what I said. Like, at a point, I just blacked out. But I think my mom then said some shit just because, like, you're talking to her son.
Obviously, yeah.
And then he says some disrespectful shit back to her, or like some shut the fuck up or some shit like that. And
ew.
Immediately, the wheels start turning in my head like, oh, this is about to go. Like, this is about to go
off.
You're verbally disrespecting my mom right now.
Yeah.
When your child broke my cornhole board, I just smiled it off and said, it's a board, whatever.
Right.
Whatever, cool. You go from I'm at the point of disrespect in vocal, I'm like, all right, last time we talked, this is what the issue was. This time you're disrespecting my mom. Let's square up.
Right.
We get to a point where I'm maybe about 8 feet away from him. People start coming in between us because obviously they know what's going on. And mind you, there's a few people here. And the moment people get in front of him is when he starts wanting to charge at me. Mm-hmm. And a part of those people that are getting in front of him, because my mom was standing with arms out for like a minute, like a good minute.
Right.
And because she was trying to get in between him and my dad after I had like moved over and squared up because he had already said some shit to her.
Right.
So that the moment after that was the moment where I blacked out, because while my mom's trying to hold him back, yeah, she's talking some shit, but she's also just trying to hold him back.
Right.
He punches her in the face.
Oh, okay. I know this,
I wasn't being held back at that moment because I was by myself, obviously.
Yeah.
But I ran up to him I took off everything. I ran up to him, phone fucking blasted, keys blasted everywhere. Ran up to him and I shoved him. Mind you, this dude's like 3 times bigger than me. And I shoved
big guy,
him.
like ogre type build,
Yeah.
like Shrek type build. You know what I mean? And I don't even mean that in an offensive way. Like that's literally how he's built.
So I pushed him a good 10 feet backwards. I was surprised. I was like, God damn.
Damn.
I'm out here.
Fucking strong as shit. No, okay, so
I pushed him backwards like 10 feet.
here's my thing. I thought it was like my perception. I don't know where the fuck I was for all of this. It just felt like I turned around and like shit was already done. I don't even know. It's like I blinked or I don't know. But so did he intentionally hit your mom? Or was it like he was aiming for you and your mom got in the way?
I'm not near the situation at this point.
Oh, so he really just
This is
fucking
why I
hit
said
her.
this is why I said I ran up to him.
God, fuck, dude.
She was not trying to hit him. She was trying to get in between him and my dad, because they were the finger pointing and talking shit back into each other.
Yeah, and you just don't
along
want,
with a couple other people, Brittany and a couple other people or whatever.
God, fuck,
And then
dude.
they started like grabbing him to move him back away the same way they eventually tried to do me. And somewhere in there, again, like, because it was your sister that was holding me at first. And I'm like, you out of all people need to get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
So I break free from her. And that's why I'm standing by myself, squared up. And then I see that and I black the fuck out. So I ran up to him, pushed him back 10 to 15 feet or whatever the case may be. And I hit him once in the face with my left hand. I hit him again with my right hand. And then he punched me right here. I'm going to be a little bit comedic for 1 second. Out of all this shit, I still have a sense of humor. When he hit me, he didn't hit me to where it was like he got a good hit.
Yeah.
He hit me where it was like he knocked me off my feet. Not like damn, like uppercut. He kind of just knocked me backwards for a second. Now, when he knocked me backwards, I stumbled. And as I'm like at the very bottom of my stumble, I say to my head, like all this shit going on, I'm in my head, I'm going, damn, he just hit me.
Yeah, really.
This motherfucker just hit me.
It's just fucking like, oh God.
And so I got up and I ran back to the crowd and I hit him again with my right hand. And then somewhere in there, I think that's when Brittany got hit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the guy we were talking about, Dave,
Mm-hmm.
he's the one that grabbed me and he put me in some like maze ass fucking arm lock in the back of my arm or whatever, and like dragged me over to the car. And at that point I can't see anything, but I'm yelling like, yo, he hit my mom. I can't we cannot come back from this.
Yeah.
You hit my mom.
Yeah. God, man. So fucked. And like, I know it doesn't make a difference, but like, I guess there's like a difference in like, I was aiming to hit you and a woman got in the way versus just hitting a woman. I mean, either way, it's fucked up. You know what I mean?
I know I've said this before, like in posts and stuff like that, but and I said this to you, but I didn't grow up in a house where
Scroll
there
down.
was any domestic violence or any,
No, absolutely.
beating of women or.
And that's just like, it's hard. Like, it's fucking hard to see. And like, when people tell you that they're fucking like exhausted from just like everything going on in the world, like, your black friends are exhausted, okay? Like, oh.
I'm just. She's in the chat right now and she's watching, and I'm glad she's watching because there's been and all right.
I mean, all I'm saying is,
Listen, there's I don't have to defend whether my mom or she got hit or not. What you're claiming here in the chat right now. And then this is, again, we've had situations where people get in the chat and they want to have back and forth conversations when it's negativity and stuff like that. And listen, I get on this podcast and I you guys like it or you don't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fabricate stories. I'm not going to make up some shit to make my life seem better than it is, because at the end of the day, unless I'm making extreme amounts of money off this, which I'm not, this doesn't get the bills paid, which is more important.
Yeah.
When we come on this podcast, we tell things about our lives and things going on in the world and stuff like that. And there's no reason to sit here and lie about something as serious as my mom getting hit in the face by a man, your man. Think about that for a second. Hold some accountability in your fucking head for a minute, just 1 minute. Stop putting blame on other people and hold yourselves accountable for 1 second, please. Because no matter what happens in that whole situation, no man should be putting his hands on any woman.
Period.
Remove yourself from the situation. You're so mind fucked and so caught up in your own bullshit that you can't understand the basics of how a man should treat a woman, especially a woman who has survived 2 heart attacks, a stroke, and can't work right now. You are beating up on old people. 72-year-old man. How does that feel?
God, fuck.
How does it feel to hit 2 women?
Yeah. It's fucked.
My family is hot right now. Hot.
As they very well should be.
Stop playing with me, man. We gonna call this shit out for what the fuck it is. The last time I saw you guys were calling me hard R's on Facebook and to my face. And the most conducive thing to do the next time you see me is to wear a rebel flag in my face like that. And with all the stuff going on in the world right now, you expect me not to say nothing? You thought I was just a Facebook, a keyboard warrior? You thought I was just not gonna stand up for what I believe in? I put on this fucking bracelet every day that says Black Lives Matter every day because that's something I believe in. I'm always gonna stand up for it. You don't understand my blackness, and you never will, and you don't try, because you can't even hold your own bullshit accountable.
God damn, dude. Fucking preach. And
get out your mom's house.
Fuck, man. Here's my thing. What do we have to gain from lying?
Right.
Like, I get there's 2 sides to every story and everybody perceives everything different, but what do we have to gain from lying?
I'm not even gonna read y'all deal with that in the chat. I'm not reading that bullshit, bro. I'm not reading that. You can type all whatever you want in the chat. We're gonna keep rocking on this podcast, because clearly, thank you for tuning in, because you're adding to what we're trying to build here, which is positivity and not hatred.
What hurts me a lot is like there's fucking children, man.
Yeah, kind of example.
Like
you said for your kids.
something that like really fucking eats me about the first situation and this past weekend is like your children are watching, and I am standing there like with your kids. I had to pull them out of the way to make sure that like nothing happened to them, like nobody hit them, nobody fell on them. Like, I had to pull them out of the fucking way.
This episode's too deep for me.
It's deep, dude. Fucking deep.
Because
and like that's called fucking therapy. Like that fucking ugh. My heart is like racing because that shit makes me feel like icky. Like, it makes me feel icky to think like the therapy that those kids are gonna need from witnessing that.
again, man. I didn't see this growing up. I was so mentally and physically exhausted after all that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and we stayed there how long after all that shit popped off? Like, I was ready to leave immediately. Like, I was ready to leave before anything ever even happened. And we ended up staying, like,
Another
an
hour
after everything went off. And I was like, dude, I want to go home. So bad.
She can't even contain herself in the chat right now. She can't contain herself in the chat.
I'm not trying to
She's talking
do
about
this
everything.
right now.
She's talking about everything except what the actual issue is right now.
Like,
which is
I'm
the
not.
fact it's tiring, bro. Like, I don't want to. Episode 70 should be an episode where we're talking about all this crazy shit going on in the world, about how great our lives are together, about how great we can make this podcast, about how great you guys are in the chat. Like, this is what episode 70 should be about. But instead, we're talking about the same bullshit that goes on in the world every day. And this is an example of it. You see how she's reacting in the chat right now. She can't even hold herself accountable. If you want to change anything, start with your goddamn self.
And, like, I guess the bigger lesson to be learned here is, like, it's not enough, like, especially as a white person, it's not enough to just let this shit go. For me, as a white person, if you're seriously letting this shit happen and not standing up against it or, like, doing something more, like, there's a real issue for me. Like, there's a real issue. Like, we gotta fucking do better, dude. Because if you're not, like, actively, I've said this on the podcast so many times.
So many times.
If you're not actively fighting against racism, oppression in general, sexism, if you're not actively fighting against it, you're supporting it, period.
But let me also throw this
You're
in
letting
there.
these people exist.
Let me throw this in there also. Because since you're watching. There, a text message came through earlier that said something about he's been wanting to shake my hand ever since the bullshit happened in Myrtle Beach with him calling me what he called me. A year and 2 months ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
Roughly year and 2 months, year and 3 months ago. When I showed up to the party, you were there for 20 minutes while I was there. And then whenever you came over, when you came back for the second time, when you came over to us, you said, "Who's over here?" You heard my voice and you didn't say anything. Along with the fact that you know where I live. You haven't said anything for the last year and 2 months. So if me and you haven't had the conversation of what went down that day in Myrtle Beach for the last year and 2 months, and you've been wanting to shake my hand, then man up and come to me and say that. Stop talking through your girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Man up and come say that to me. I'm not are you scared or I'm not understanding.
But it's too late for that now.
When you hit my mom, yes, we're beyond that now. We're way beyond that now.
It's not a thing anymore. And also, I don't know. How do you forgive?
How do you come back from that? And that's the
back?
thing I've been struggling because I try to be a forgiving person on a lot of fucking things.
Yeah.
But I've never been put in a position ever in my life where I'm like, you fucked up something that I truly love.
Yeah.
Anybody watching this right now, just put yourself in my shoes. Don't even let it be a racist person, because let's not even add that to it. That's just a whole nother level. We'll just put that to the side for right now. Imagine someone hitting your mom. Imagine watching somebody hit, closed fist, Your mom. Think about that.
Or like, obviously that's bad enough, but like any woman that you love. Like, because there's another person who's like fell victim to fucking dude's fist. I'm sorry, it's not fucking funny. I'm pissed, but I don't know what to do in awkward situations, right? That's just me. Like, Brittany took a fucking fist to the fucking jaw, bro. And like,
thank you,
I
Brittany.
don't know how, like,
where do you go? Where do you go from here?
Where do you go from here, and how do you keep yourself contained because of the rage after seeing something like that?
And this is the thing. This is the whole part about this issue is that what I've been struggling is that I don't know what to fucking do.
Bro, I fucking love your kids. That's the fucked part, dude. Fucking love your kids so fucking much. Like, that's my niece and my nephew.
Why is she talking like we just said the most disrespectful thing about her kids?
Dude, I fucking like have so much love for those fucking kids. That's why it fucking sucks. That's why it fucking sucks.
Listen, we've been on this podcast for,
and like, I don't like, none of this is supposed to be disrespectful.
Yeah, we said that from the top.
She's taking it like it's disrespectful. That's what I don't get.
Again, the accountability thing. But again, let's not make the show about her.
But, I mean, really, the reason we come on here and talk is so, like, there's a bigger lesson to be learned.
100%.
There's people that can benefit from conversations like this.
Yeah.
I think my main thing is, like, we've got to do better. Like, it's not enough to just... White people tend to think that...
It happens once every episode.
Scare the shit out of me. It's not enough to just... Okay, I'm a white person, and so therefore that doesn't affect me, so therefore I'm just going to let it slide. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah.
Knock that shit off, because... if your white friends aren't gonna fucking stand up to the racist white people in this world, then who the fuck is?
Right.
Like, it's fucked.
And again, man, just to kind of put a bow on this, I in the next coming days, I'm still gonna try to, just do some soul searching, to see if I can.
We're definitely healing, and like we said last time, and I know she hates when we say this, but like, that shit's traumatic.
No, it 100%
it's
is.
Truly traumatic.
It 100% is. And I'm not trying to be like the whole woe is me, but again, like, you don't see that shit in your entire life, and the first time you do, it's somebody who hates my kind to punch them in the face. Like,
yeah, and it fucking hits close to home for the both of us.
Again, yeah.
And
but
it's tough,
listen,
and we gotta do better.
With that being said, listen, go vote. Go vote.
Nice little plug. We got some in the mail
Please go
earlier today about requesting your absentee ballot. If you have to have an absentee ballot, if you can show up in person, show up in person. I know they're doing extra voting days, like 4 weeks prior to November 4th.
What's the website?
I know you can, what is it, vote.org?
Yeah.
If you go to vote.org, you can
shit.
see if you're registered to vote and everything. So please do that. Make sure you're registered.
The earlier the better.
Earlier the better.
Don't get jammed up.
Like I said, it's like 4 weeks prior to November 4th. They're doing extra in-person days. So if November 4th doesn't work for you, I know a lot of people's schedules are fucked, and that's part of the reason why this country's a fucking joke, is because we have one fucking election day. But mail-in voting is a fucking joke because Republicans think it's a bunch of mail-in voter fraud, but voting online is a fucking joke.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Can I say one more thing? So we talk about this little thing called white privilege.
Oh, fuck, man.
That goes on in America.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
The big bowl of white privilege that it takes for you to think that it is okay to show up to a party with a black person who the last time you talked to him, you called him the hard R with a rebel shirt and fucking hoodie on. Do you know how much privilege it takes in your own mind to think that that's not gonna fuck with somebody?
Yeah.
You know how much a level of disrespect that is?
Yeah, white privilege is fucked, dude. I've said this in the past, especially in like cases of like okay, here's an example. The fucking kid down by the Kelvingtons auto place.
Yeah.
The do
If
I
you
need
guys
to
don't know
back it up?
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're
Okay.
talking about, a guy at an auto shop, black kid was sitting at a bus stop, and the guy from the auto shop was like stalking him and thought he was gonna rob him for some reason. The kid was just minding his business and pulled up beside him with a shotgun and just showed it to him or whatever, just to kind of threaten him and
Just to fucking torment him.
Yeah.
And
he went to jail.
here's the fucking thing. That bitch is still boarded up too.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Black men do not owe you an explanation for existing. Okay? Their existence is not a threat to you.
Yeah.
Why do I
Yeah.
have to say that?
Yeah.
Why does that need to be said? I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't owe you a fucking explanation.
Yeah.
They don't owe you their like they're not your subordinates just because they are there and they exist. Like, stop acting like such a fucking like you're not superior. You're not.
And see, that's the thing though. Like, I don't like anytime I walk in a room, even when like, all right, so basketball. I'm gonna give you an example. Just something that everybody plays, black and white, no matter what color you are, what race you are.
Love
Basketball. There are people out there who say, I want the best teams. Yeah. But when I play basketball, I love trying to get the worst person on the court to look like one of the better players on the court. Go ahead.
Basically, me, when I played basketball, awful. Actually awful. Like, an absolute joke. If you knew me in 6th grade, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, but see, if you were waiting to get picked, I would be like, yo, come on.
Yeah.
Because I want you to feel like you're included.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be standing on the sidelines waiting
Yeah.
for
Feeling
us
like
to
you're not
be
good enough.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like for a lot of people, like how I felt Saturday, I had a moment after all that. I'm just like, dog, this is the shit I see on TV.
Yeah.
This is what people. I've dealt with racism before and stuff like that, but like, this is. It feels different because of all the shit you see on TV. That you know, you look at somebody, you get a preconceived notion about them, like off rip, and I'm just like, fuck, bro. I like what do you do to try to make a situation like that better?
It's fucking tough, man. It's tough. Sam said, take care of voting ASAP. They try to mess with the mail to invalidate your votes. It's true.
Dog, I tried to get some
It's
I tried
true.
to get a webcam last week and that shit didn't even come in the mail, man.
It didn't even show up.
It said it was going to show up in USPS and it never showed.
It's like, if you thought this USPS mail shit is like
Hey, Anthony,
a
what's up?
scam or something, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, definitely show up in person if you can, but yeah, I mean, I agree. Just get on the ball.
Your job also cannot stop you from voting, but give them a heads up before you just dip out and be like, yo, I'm going to go vote.
Yeah, so your job is not allowed to tell you that you can't go vote.
Right.
I know that it's hard in a lot of jobs, and it might not be worth picking a fight with your fucking boss.
Yeah, just give them a heads up.
But
if
like,
you're gonna
it's
step
not
out.
allowed.
Right.
So
yeah,
on
don't be a dick
election
about
day,
it, though.
Yeah, I mean, don't be a dick. Don't lose your job. But like, go vote.
Yeah. Real quick, Anthony, dog, it's been forever. Thank you. Welcome to the podcast. Hope everything looks good.
Hello.
I know the camera quality is not exactly the best. Samuel, I'm glad you fucking made it to the show.
Love
I
that
really
guy.
appreciate you for stopping by. But yo, let's switch gears.
It is 50 minutes in.
Let's try to fill these last 10 minutes with something better and positive.
What do we have positive to talk about?
Do you want to do some relationship advice?
Relationship advice.
We're gonna show you guys what that looks like.
Let's do it.
Relationship advice.
Hey, you got the website pulled up?
I don't.
Nice. We're doing really good so far.
Yeah, that was I like that little cutscene right there.
I like that too. That's cute.
Little heads.
All right, pull up the web.
All right,
pull up the World Wide Web,
the
please.
www. Fucking just.
How was your guys' week? Pipe in the chat if you had anything fun.
In the chat.
Pipe in. You know. Anything fun happen? I mean, I had a graduation party. Basically went shit. That fucking sucked.
The cupcakes were dope though.
Cupcakes were fucking good, dude. Those shits were fire. So hit up Acme, your local Acme stores for cupcakes.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for the sponsorship, Acme. Just kidding.
All right, we're gonna do some relationship advice here. Go on Reddit.
Oh yeah, we should have found some earlier.
Yeah, we should have. We go on Reddit and we try to find some.
Wait, what was that?
some shit.
Because she's blind.
Wait, what? What happened?
It says my parents are against me being with my girlfriend because she's blind.
And won't. All right, so we got to read this one.
Oh God, is this gonna be ableist? I'm not okay with that.
It's just. It's not that long.
No, it's not too bad. Okay, you wanna read it? Or should I read it?
I'll give it a shot.
All right, try. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Oh my God, you guys, Zay got glasses.
Yo, let me show you them hoes. Hold on.
Wait, where are they at?
Right here.
Oh, fuck yeah. Zay got a pair of glasses. He's so cute. And he put mine on the other night. It was super cute. I love him with glasses. Look how cute. You look like tech support.
Hi, I'm here to fix your computer.
Holy
All right.
shit, dude.
This says I made a post here a few days ago talking about my parents' discriminatory attitude towards my girlfriend because she's blind.
Oh my God, that's so fucked.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to all the people that took the time to comment on my post and help me out. This must be a follow-up. Can we start from the beginning?
My dad definitely.
All right, let's do it.
This is kind of heavy.
No, it definitely is.
Damn, sorry guys. Hang on a minute. Go back. Sorry, I thought that was gonna be like more comical. It was actually kind of heavy.
All right, let's try this. No updates, goddamn it. No, let's not do updates because they're fucking not gonna fight.
5-month follow-up. Holy shit, they keeping up on the Reddit.
Yeah, what the fuck? What?
What is bionicle?
Bionicle
What is
addiction?
that?
I don't know. My girlfriend stopped shaving.
Oh,
come on.
Yes.
My girlfriend stopped shaving and I'm no longer attracted to her. Original post right here.
I'm no longer attracted to her physically.
All right, for whatever reason,
that is wild.
My girlfriend of 1.5 years decided at the beginning of summer that she was done shaving her legs and arms. I'm not sure.
Armpits,
sorry. I'm not sure if this decision was made in the name of feminism.
Hey.
Which she can take very seriously.
Me. Laziness
or just her own new body preferences. I asked when she first got informed.
When she first informed me.
I asked why when she first informed me that she was done, and all she said was, "I have more important things to worry about than a little bit of hair."
Yes, bitch. Can I just say, women? I feel like I get judged a lot. Like I do not.
I need to put these glasses.
All right, maybe this is TMI. I don't give a damn, but I do not keep my legs perfectly shaven all the time. Fuck that.
Bro, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't expect your girlfriend to always have perfectly shaved legs.
And I know a lot of women around my age, like friends of mine, that are like, oh, like I shave my legs like every other day. I'm like, bitch.
That's a lot of work.
How do you got time for that?
That's a lot of fucking work.
I barely find time to.
All right.
I'm trying to understand how anyone has time for that.
Let me finish this.
Wait, what does that say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, sorry, go ahead.
My girlfriend has never really been girly. She rarely wears makeup. Most of her wardrobe consists of t-shirts and jeans. And she either just brushes her hair until it's perfectly straight, or she puts it into a bun of some sort.
Fuck yes, bitch.
I've truly never minded this. I think she is naturally beautiful without tons of makeup. her being a tomboy gives us more common interests. And it's great not having to wait hours for my girl to get ready to go out on a date. She's always been clean, tidy, and desirable to me. I genuinely like her for who she is, but as time goes on and she gets hairier, it grosses me out to this point. I do love my girlfriend, and we've been through a lot together. I feel like I would hate myself if I ended a relationship on such superficial nonsense, but I genuinely have no desire to kiss or touch or love on my girlfriend right now. I figured the leg or pit hair would be something that I would get used to if it bothered me at all. But I don't think that that's the case anymore. And I don't know what the best way to go about having this conversation with her is, that I'm no longer sexually attracted to her without becoming a huge fight when I imagine it in my head. Please help.
Oh my
What conversation do you
dude.
have?
Holy shit, that is rough. Can I just say, what is going on in the chat
I
right
don't know.
now? Get out
What
of
would you
there.
do? I don't shave Sam says I don't shave my legs. I am
Who
am
am
I to make
I?
a big deal over a woman does her legs.
Thank
That's a good way to
you.
look at
That
it.
is a good way to look at
That's a
it.
good way to look at
I
it.
feel like it's fucked to expect women to be hairless all the time. But no, I'm not even gonna go there. I think it's fucked to even I don't know, but then again I can kind of see where he's coming from. Like if
I was gonna say, please don't leave that part out.
if there's something that like Zay was doing that just absolutely grossed me out, then like I would totally like I'd have to say something to you. You know what I mean? If it was something that you were doing that I was just like, oh my god, that's gross. Like if you were just like
Letting farts loose in like
yeah,
rapid
just
order.
like all the time, just like letting farts loose. Like I wouldn't be okay with that. So I would have to just be like, dude, I'm just not okay with it. But then again, I don't know. I don't really know where I sit on that one.
All right,
But I
Paige.
feel like, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. I think maybe the grosser one is armpit hair.
Yeah.
But then again, it's all just a social construct, isn't it?
True. Hey, listen, I've told this story on the podcast before. I talked to a girl who put her legs up on my lap one time. We were sitting on the couch, and I went to rub her legs, and it felt like carpet. And I was like, nah.
Was it like the way like a man's hair
Yes.
grows on his legs?
Yes.
Okay.
It was long strains. Felt like I was rubbing my hand through the grass.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of solid.
It was solid because it was a layer before
It
you
was
get
like
to the leg.
literally solid. Solid hair.
We want to read Paige's little bit of
She said,
advice.
She said, y'all, it's communication. All you got to do is talk to each other, LMAO. You make sacrifices for each other. If you know something you are doing is bothering your love, then work on it, vice versa.
Nice.
I agree.
That's good advice.
I agree. And, like, honestly, I mean, I think you can be a sex icon and have hairy legs. I think you can be both.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that's literally just me. I don't have anything
I do.
positive.
I
Oh,
do.
okay.
She's like, yo, I don't have anything positive, dog.
No.
Yeah, that's
I think
that's some good advice.
I think that you're allowed to be a woman and also be hairy and also be sexual. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be one or the other.
Yeah.
But you can't ignore your partner like and what like they think of you, you know? Like
Yeah.
if they like I don't expect you to be like, "All right, keep your legs fucking hairless for me at all times,"
I hope
because
not.
that's just disgustingly impossible.
Disgustingly. That's deep, bro. That's a
It's
deep
just-
level of disgust.
It's disgustingly impossible, okay? But at the same time, if it ever got to the point where, like, I'll shave them, like, obviously if I'm going to put shorts on or, like a skirt because of
she doesn't.
constructs, right?
She doesn't, and I don't expect her to shave her legs specifically for me.
Oh, no, fuck that.
Like,
And also, I just feel like my leg hair does not make me, like, less, like, sexy, you know?
I don't even notice the shit, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't even notice it. Just ignore it.
Yeah, it's
And obviously, I don't let my shit get like a man's hairy leg. It never has gotten
my
that
legs,
bad.
My legs don't
But
get that
also,
hairy.
I did a fucking school project when I was in college.
What?
That's the first time I've ever used that.
Oh,
term.
I was about to say, what happened, bro?
When I was in college, that was the first time I ever said that. But I did a school project where I did a month of like not shaving my legs or my armpits.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember that, dude?
Yeah.
For
those shit
extra
got
credit,
long, bro.
and then
Your
I had
armpits was like,
it was fucking ridiculous. It looked like a man's armpit.
you
It's fucking awesome.
got a little bush up there.
Like, honestly, you just forget that women can grow body hair also. Is that weird? Like,
Yeah.
we just forget that, like, if women let their armpits be, they'll look just like a man's. It's crazy. It's almost like we're both humans. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And also, I feel like it's not... I am going in on this topic,
Yo,
bro.
Kylie won't let me.
I'm not letting it go.
Kylie won't.
I'm not letting it go, dude.
Kylie won't let me shave completely, like, hairless. She likes little chest hair.
I like a little chest hair. I feel like it's nice and manly, but that's just me.
If the guy genuinely loves her, then he needs to talk to her about it. How you about to let hair come between your relationship?
Yeah, really.
Good
also,
point, good
like,
point.
how do you say I'm no longer sexually attracted to you?
Because
like
you
that's
won't
tough.
That listen, but
fucking tough.
Listen, sexual attraction is subjective, and what people like and people don't like is also subjective.
That's
so
true.
you can't like really blame people for something not being along the lines of what they do and don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't let it ruin your relationship, but also be understanding. Like, okay, he feels this way. Let's come to a middle ground on how we can solve this issue.
I'm just trying to get over the fact that, like, how do you just look at someone, you're like, ew, hair. Like, also, stop being that person that's like, exactly. That's a huge issue too, Sam.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, we do have the most expensive razors, bro.
Sam said, plus not to mention, I think razors that are marketed towards women are more expensive than razors marketed towards men.
100%.
100%, dude. Like, there's literally
Our
a
shits are
thing
like our shits are like dumb expensive,
cheap.
bro.
For men versus women.
Wait,
Women's are more expensive.
I thought men's were.
No, women are more expensive than razors marketed towards men. There's something called the pink tax. Learned about it when I was in college. No, but like pink products, anything that's pink is like automatically more money.
The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, that goes for like anything, like toothbrushes, razors, like anything pink, therefore marketed towards women, they charge more for.
That's weird.
It's fucked. Not to
really
mention,
Damn, learn something new every day.
yeah, like, I mean, just go to the fucking store and check it out. I mean, women don't have to buy the pink one. There's nothing that says, all right, women, buy the pink one.
Yeah.
But, like, it's pink, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the pink one for sure. But here, women, just buy men's products. Just do it. Just buy men's products.
Hey, for some reason, y'all's deodorant be working better.
That's what I've heard too.
I don't know what
We
that
got a
is.
stinky boy at work,
I don't know
so
what, God damn.
we always tell him he needs to use some secret.
Yo, let's jump to the positive thought. Kylie's positive thought,
Hey,
which is going to be hijacked by me today.
'cause I'm having a bad week.
Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Yo, so Kylie's positive thought, hijacked by Zay, is going to be you guys.
Aw, I agree.
I think this is really growing and becoming the show that we thought it would be. And it honestly wouldn't ever be possible because of you guys. Looking at how our numbers were up at the beginning of the year, they dropped down, when the Corona thing happened. And, we're starting to grow our numbers back up. It's simply, and for no other reason other than the people that watch and listen to us. And with everything that's going on in our personal lives and stuff like that, I just really wanted to say thank you for the support and everybody that reached out and with kind words and words ready to battle with me. And
I feel like it's a real community that it's growing into.
It 100% is. And I feel
and
like it's
the
a family.
chat just makes you really feel that.
Yeah.
Like, the chats every week just make you feel so, like, holy shit, like, these are real, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is a real community now, like,
It
And
makes
we
me
love
happy
you
that
guys.
you guys choose us for your Tuesday night.
yeah, really.
And like we always say, man, we're gonna always try to make this podcast the best it can be, and we're always gonna be transparent with you guys as far as like the things that go on in our lives and stuff like that, because I mean, communication is the best thing we got.
Paige said it best.
What'd she say?
She said he just needs to communicate with her about the hairy armpits. Communicate with your girl. If she's got hairy armpits, let her know.
Please, guys, share everything that we got going on.
Tell your friends. Tell your
friends,
grandparents. I would pay someone to tell their racist grandparents about us. Tell your racist grandparents about this podcast. I would really appreciate it, and I would love to see the look on their faces when they
record it and
listen
send it to us. East Park Entertainment at gmail.com.
There you go. Other than that, I mean, live stream every week, Tuesday nights. We go live at 8:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Go to the website, eastparkentertainment.com.
eastparkent.com.
Ah, fuck. eastparkent.com. East Park Entertainment on Facebook. East Park Entertainment on Instagram.
East Park Podcast on Facebook. I'm sorry.
Oh, East Park Podcast on Facebook.
East Park Podcast Facebook.com/East Park Podcast.
There you go. You guys are already here, though. Well, if you're not, if you're listening to this a week from now.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, check out the Insta, East Park Entertainment.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Apple Podcasts.
All you know the places to find us.
Yeah. We're gonna keep rocking. Hopefully next week is we're back to our normally scheduled programming. We like to have fun on this podcast.
Positivity. But I actually enjoyed this episode. It felt like
I feel better.
It felt like it needed to be said.
I feel better.
I love to talk about things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
I love it. It just gives me a whole lot of
Also,
life.
Let me close the show on this. When somebody says Black Lives Matter, that doesn't give you the reason to point towards the organization. There's a difference between Black Lives Matter, the movement, and Black Lives Matter, the organization. 99% of the people that scream Black Lives Matter aren't talking about the organization. They're talking about the movement. Please stop using that bullshit as justification for why Black lives doesn't matter, because they do, and they always will.
Ooh,
I promise.
That's tough, dude. How the fuck do you just...
My name is Xavier.
Oh, shit. We're really spending on that.
Yeah.
I want to say real quick. I know you're ready to end it, but I just want to say I love you guys. No, I just wanted to say... I know Zay's mom is listening to this, probably. I love you, and I'm so sorry.
Love you, Mom.
And same thing to Brittany. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I'm sorry that the world is like this. It's absolutely fucked. But we love you, and
I love all you guys.
I will do everything in my power to change this world. Oh, hey guys, go vote also.
Go vote.
Go vote.
My name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
This has been the East Park Podcast. Later.
Bye.